it is Barefoot Sunday. Finally got my feet done last week. That was a huge treat. I want you to use your feet today. I do have some weights. We're going to use Tabata because I want to work your butt and your legs today. So rather than me keeping track of how many repetitions you've done, it's easier to use a time segment. Let's go, on the toes. Now, can you do me a favor? Can you really stretch out the top of that foot? Man, I'm coming in here late today. Do you ever have those mornings where you can't find anything? I couldn't find anything this morning. Anyhow, my clothes are probably on backwards. All right, bring those feet together. Take your toes, point them in front. Come on, make sure you're barefoot. Stretch your foot. I want the skin on the top of your foot. You feel like it's stretching out. Yes. Come on. You gotta use your feet. Hopefully you are on your feet more than you're on your butt during the day. Come on, toe tap. All right. Next one's gonna be heels. You ready? Now, it's not just about tapping your heel. I want you to really pull back your toes. This is contracting your shins and the front of your leg. Don't worry, we'll work up to something, but you're going to be doing lunges and stuff, and I need you to be able to use those feet. Forward. Good, tap out to the side. Now start to engage the whole core. Pull it on in. Now normally I time everything with my iPad, couldn't find it this morning. I don't even know where it is. Outer thigh. So I have a big old clock in front of me, and I'll try and stick to 15 minutes. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze. Mind over muscle. You decide, what is your level of desire? What do you want to get out of this? All right, squeeze. You decide how much you're going to focus for this short little time frame. One leg. Abs in. Squeeze. Squeeze. You can touch down every time for your balance, or just balance and go for it. Make sure your toe is turned in, you guys. Come on, the hip flexors are very bossy. Turn those toes in. And the hip flexors would much rather turn your toe out. Squeeze. Ooh, feel it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Other side, get ready. Squeeze. Toes into the ground. I don't know about you, but my big toes like into the floor. Squeeze. Mind over muscle. Come on, get that glute right here. Gluteus medius and minimus on the side of the hip. Toe turned in, right? Check yourself. Squeeze. All right. Woo! You ready? We're going for squats. Stretch your skin out. Easy push. Here we go. You got it. Weight in those heels. Now that looks good, you guys. Movement. But make it work. Squeeze. Squeeze. Tighten. Tighten. Pocket. Yeah. Hold it. It's only 10 seconds. Come on, tap the toes. Check out your form. Check yourself. Toes spread out. Let's go. Sit. Squeeze. Sit. Squeeze. Sit. Squeeze. Sit. Squeeze. Okay. Round 1. You have 8 of them. Squeeze. Squeeze. Inside of your feet, pressing down. 4 more. All right, 10 seconds, rest. Abs in. Rest being the opposite of word. Not today. That means you're going to hold it. Rest means just enjoy this holding. Right here, squeeze. Squeeze. Round 2. Squeeze. Squeeze. Tighten. Many of you say, well, when you do squats, it's all my thighs. Well, how tight are you squeezing your butt? Holding. Rest. Tap your toes. The knees are not over your toes, they're right over your feet. Inside of your feet, pressing down. Good. Sit first. Squeeze. Squeeze. Yes. Notice I don't even need to go very deep. Stretch, shorten. Just like squeeze. Squeeze. Think of a big glass back here. Squish your butt against the glass. Stretch it up. Let everything around that hip joint open up. Abs in. I think he's on 4, right?
Round 4.
Yeah, 4. Sit. Squeeze. It's your halfway point. Squeeze. Squeeze. Feel it. Come on. Tighten it up. Inside of those feet, pressing down. Hold it. Abs in. Now, do me a favor. Bring your feet together. Comfortable for you. Everyone has different hip widths. Sit. Sit. So they call it the Q angle. Your hips and your knees. That angle from your hip to your knee is called a Q angle. Good, I'm gonna face you, hold it. So if your hips are out here and your knees are in here, that's a big angle. Press that butt up, press the butt up. Sit. 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 Unlike some of you which have gorgeous hips, I'm like a straight line. Squeeze. Squeeze. So, my feet can go fairly close together with no Q angle. If you have wide hips, have your feet a little wider apart. Come on, push that butt back. What number are we on, do you know? Keep it, keep it. Round 7. Sit, squeeze. Come on, use your glutes. Scale of 1 to 5. Inner thighs, 3-ish, because you're pressing down the inside of those feet. Squeeze, squeeze. You have one more. Not bad, right, when you do little intervals? Now really put your mind in your butt. Squeeze. 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 Tighten. Squeeze. Inside those feet down. Nice. 4 more. 3. Woo! All right, get on the horse, get off the horse. One leg. You ready? Next Tabata. Tabata just means a series of 8. Let's go. Sit. Sit. Get on the horse. Sit. Get off the horse. Sit. Get on the horse. Sit. Get off the horse. Woo! We can only be in Utah right now. Sitting down. Hold it. Nice. Bring your feet together. Come on, you don't need to get up. I'm gonna move over here a little bit. Ready for the other leg? Sit first. Sit. Get on the horse. Sit. Get off the horse. Have any of you ever been to the Tetons out west? Unbelievable country. One of our best family vacations ever. All of us on horseback. Keep it. Squeezing up. Ready? Lunges. Alternating. Work into it. Work into it. As you know, a firm believer of you taking a couple lunges to figure out where you can go and own it. The knee never goes past your heel. Past your toes, I should say. Hold one. Back is straight. Check. Knees bent. Check. Sense of humor. Check. Let's go. Remember what leg was front. Think of this as a warm-up for lunges. Nice. Relax your hands. Relax your shoulders. Abs are in. have my other leg up there. Next set of lunges, I'm gonna turn sideways. We're gonna do rear lunges. Turn sideways just so you can see my form. You ready? Tapping back. Tapping back. Get used to it first. Yeah. I cannot tell you how many minutes in. Roughly 7. I have a big old ancient clock in front of me that I took off the wall. Hold it right here. So I'm going to remember this is my right leg. Down and up. Down and up. Yeah. Our property is so strange here. If one of my clocks, all battery operated, if one of my clocks stops, they all stop. I think that has to be good energy, right? Hold it. Tap that front foot. Hold it. Are your abs in? Woo! Second time, same leg. I'm just going to focus here for a second. Back straight. Front heel pressing down. I'm lucky enough to have a mirror in front of me, which helps my balance. For those of you with no mirror, I commend you. Balance is huge on this. Hold it right here. Come on, tap that front foot. You have a third one right here. Do not even think of getting up. You've got this. Let's go. A little down. I want your legs talking to you. Your front leg, your back leg, your butt. Everything's working but not overstraining. You know the difference. It's one thing on a scale of 1 to 5 to be a 5. It's another thing if your joints are. Whoa. Woo! 30 seconds to get the lactic acid buildup out. So that's one interval and one rest. Let's go. Tap. Yeah. Hamstrings. Tap them. Right. You tap your foot. Pain-free in your knees. Yeah. Squeeze your glutes. Don't worry, ready to come back to these. Now that was my right leg. So now I'm going to put my left leg back. What are you going to pick? Make sure you have the opposite leg or you'll be dragging my leg all day. All right, here we go. Little dip. Little dip. Little dip. It's almost like your knee. Someone's in front of you holding your knee. It stays right there. Could you come up a little bit more? Sure. Hold it. First of 3. Pelvis under, neutral pelvis. Ribs to hips, you know about that. By the way, this is 110. I'm sure I said all the wrong numbers this week. But I do know it's Sunday. Let's go. Be mindful. Squeeze back here. Weight in your heel. Little dip. Hold it. This is number 2. Come on, tap that front foot. Balance. Woo, legs on fire. Here we go. Little dip. Little dip. Why is the second side always so much more difficult? Come on. Down. 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 Woo! I'm on fire. How about you? Hold it. Oh, which is worse, your front leg or your back leg? Check yourself, check yourself. Mine is my back leg. Oh my goodness, come on, bell, ring. Oh. Get the lactic acid through. 8. Yeah. Outer thigh is next. Get your balance. Woo! Outer thigh, and then we're going to do rotations, okay? Use the wall if you need to. Okay, here we go. Abs in. Side of your foot. Side of your foot. Squeeze. Mind over muscle. I'm contracting it And think it, once you squeeze it, you are lifting it. The muscle's doing it. Hold it. Balance. Abs in. Rotation next. Straighten that leg. Abs in. That leg you're standing on slightly bent. Rotation. Rotating. Show me your inner thigh. Holding onto a wall or a chair, your choice. Inner thigh. And you know what? It really doesn't matter if you're holding a wall or a chair. It's about you working this leg. Squeeze. 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 Nice. Woo! If I go like this, it looks like I'm holding a wall, right? I love this. Okay, knees bent, inside your feet down. Squeeze. Squeeze. The only other helpful hint I can give you is elongate through your torso. So I'm lifting myself up. Squeeze. Bending that leg I'm standing on. Squeezing this glute right here. Tighten it. Tighten. Second leg is always a little bit tricky. Hold it. Well, you don't need to put it down. Toes are spread apart. You got this. Hey, you ready? You're gonna rotate. Rotate. Rotate.
Round one.
Squeeze. You can feel it. Come on. Squeeze it. Plies are next. Squeeze. Squeeze. Yeah, squeeze. Tighten it. Tighten it. Squeeze. Nice. Woo! Feet apart, toes out. All right, I don't see many comments on here. Please drop me a comment if this is of value to you. I know it's in the morning on a Sunday. Now, regardless of how you can rotate those legs, doesn't matter if you're going down just a little or a lot. I want the focus to be on the way up. Tighten your butt. Tighten your glutes. Tighten your glutes and the knees. Squeeze. Stay down there. Yes. And your heels. Lift, 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 and lift. Ah. Nice. Shoulders down. Come on, heels up. Heels up. Ribs to hip. Ribs to hip. Yeah. Right after this, have a 5-minute, no hands, ab workout. Good. Down, hold. Come on, squeeze your butt. Is your back straight? Woo! Come on, glutes tight. Both heels. I'm gonna fall over, I know it. Heels. Heels. Lift them. Lift them. Oh! Lift. Lift them. You got it. Pelvis tucked under. Woo! 2 more. There's the whistle. Heels up. Come on, balance. You got this. Last exercise with this. You're gonna, wow, you're gonna go straight up and down. Come on, squeeze the glutes. Keep your heels off the ground. I haven't done this forever. Squeeze. Heels off the ground. Woo! Can I do it for 20 seconds? Don't know. Pretty wobbly at my end. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh. Nice. All right. 1 foot forward. 1 foot back. Stretch through that heel. Lean forward. I'm giving you a calf stretch. And don't worry, we're not done. I just want to get that stretch in. Hip flexor, bend the knee, hip flexor right here. But the nice thing about a Tabata CD is it's timed for me. Other leg behind you. Calf stretch, heel down. Man, you guys, have you ever gotten your heel caught like on the end of a door or a chair? I did yesterday, and so I have a cut on my heel. This is so ridiculous. How painful that can be. Press that hip under, hip flexor. All right, I'm gonna use the back wall. You can use a chair. And the reason I'm using the back wall is because I wanna make sure I'm demonstrating what a lot of you can do. Okay, ready? Sit down. Balance. Now, the weight is in my front heel. Squeeze. Toes aiming down. Come on, abs are in. Squeeze. I'm pushing my left butt out behind me. Focusing on the hip extension. Come on. Hold it up there for 10. It should feel like a rock. Right? Visualize. Come on. Bend that knee. And now bend this knee. Flex your foot. Squeeze. 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 Get lower. Lower. Whee! Squeeze. Come on. Everything's on fire. Tighten it. That leg you're standing on is talking to you. Weight in your heel. Squeeze. Woo! How was that? I know you want me to do it longer, right? 1 foot back. Hinge. Like any markers that go. Squeeze. Squeeze. Weight in the heel. Squeeze. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. You got it. Tighten it up. Bend that leg you're standing on. Squeeze. Squeeze. Tighten. Hold it. Woo! Always worse on the second leg. Come on, lift it up. Bend the knee. Bend the right leg you're standing on. Testing. Push. Squeeze. Squeeze. Woohoo! Tighten it. Come on, abs around. Bend that other leg you're standing on. I want those muscle fibers firing. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh. Scale of 1 to 5. Did you get at least a 3? All right. Woo. Tap your feet. Tap your feet. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. And then get to the floor. I have no idea how long this has been. Find out in a second. All right, need one more exercise to loosen up your hips, okay? Find your wall or a chair. The reason is you can do more if you're holding on. Okay, this is a loosening exercise. Swing your leg. Swing it. Swing it. I want that pelvis to loosen up for you. It's Sunday. Woo! Come on, loosen it up. Nice. Don't your legs feel longer? Other side. This and a quick stretch. Here we go. Swing. Swing. Flex your foot, and you're going to get an active stretch for your hamstring. I know my foot disappears. At least you know where it is. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Figure 4. Put your foot on your thigh. And sit down. Oh, sit down in it. Come on, right in that glute. Piriformis. This tiny little booger of a muscle that can cause so much problems. So many problems. Nice English word. So many problems if it's tight. Come on, sit down. Oh, right in there. Other leg. Sit into it. Come on, push that butt out behind you. That knee pressing down. You should get that right in your glute. Sit in a chair if you're not comfortable standing up. Come on, figure 4. Ideally, you should hold this for like a minute. Sit down, sit down. Nice. I appreciate you so much. Get ready for floor work. Have a great day.